dedicate this song to my mom for her birthday.
सब लोग श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। प्रेम सब लोग श्री विष्णु भगवान की जय। clasp our hands, close our eyes, we think of our Bhagwan, that Lord, how blessed we are this morning. First and foremost, to have the opportunity to be with our loved ones. Secondly, to start off the year 2022 in a position where so many things would have gone in 2021 that would have caused our life to be a little bit disrupted. But yet, Lord, you continue to give me the opportunities so that we can move forward. And so, today, we supplicate ourselves to you, beseeching your divine bliss, and most importantly, your guidance. And with one breath, we pray upon you in the simplest of all forms, in that form of Omkar. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Bhagwan, let every obstacle be removed from our pathways. Om Shri Saraswatye Namo Namaha. Beseeching the Mother of the Universe to give us pure knowledge. Om Shri Guru Charana Kamlebhyo Namo Namaha. May the Gurus of the world continue to give us the knowledge that we so much need, so that we can learn to discriminate that which is good and that which is not good for us. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Koti Surya Samaprabha Nirviganam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada Vinadhare Vipula Mangaladana Shile Bhaktarati Nashini Biranchi Harisha Vande Kirti Prade Akila Manorat De Mahadi Vidya Pradayani Saraswati Navami Nityam. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nagendraharaya Trilochanaya Vasmangaragaya Maheshwaraya Nityaya Sudhaya Digambaraya Tasme Nakaraya Namaha Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om. कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् हे कृष्ण राधव गोकुलश्च गोपाल गोवर्धनाथ विष्णु जीवे पवित्रमात महादेवा गोविन्द मोदर माधवते ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय Ganapati, Jai Ganapati Deva. बोलो श्री गौरी गणपति भगवान की जय. Devotees, first and foremost, let me take this opportunity to say to each and every one of you, Happy New Year's, God's grace and blessings to each and every one of you, that while we make it another year, 2022. Devotees, with everything that is happening in this world, all the chaos in various forms, but yet Bhagwan have great use, great purpose for each and every one of us, that 2022, and I pray and I hope that 2022 is going to be the most phenomenal year for each and every one of you. Those of you who are in satsang, and those of you who are also watching us on the various platforms that is available to you. So today, I want to say to each and every one of you, Happy New Year. Devotees, thank you for joining us this morning as we begin the new year, commence the very first Sunday of the year 2022. In our beautiful satsang, full service was performed, and at the same time, devotees, for those of you who are joining us from afar, I also want to take this opportunity to say thank you for gracing us the opportunity and blessings so that we can continue to worship in such a beautiful way. This morning, indeed, it gives me a privilege that the service was sponsored by Gautam Mahabir and family, Rati ji and their wonderful children. And today, my friends, they are celebrating the birthday of Mommy, who is Srimati Mataji Evelyn, who is celebrating her 81st birthday. Mama, we know that you are in Guyana at this particular moment, but I'm sure that they're probably looking at the program right now at the Mandir. And I want to say, Mama, from all of us here at the Mandir, we miss you very, very dearly. And may Bhagwan's grace and blessings always be upon you. You're always here, you're always, and you know one thing I gotta say, Mama, when she comes to the Mandir, if she bring Parsa, Pera especially, she does bring, right, Ratiji? Pera. And when she finished Harisha Pera, guess what she does? She bring one and put them in Panditji's mouth. This is how beautiful this Mommy is. And today, I am so sorry that we're not there to celebrate with you, but from a distance, we're here and we're still remembering you. May God bless you and continue to bless you. Also, on the other side of that token, it will have been 12 years ago today since the passing of her loving husband, Shriman Autarji, also known as Uncle Harry to many, right? Uncle Henry to many, right? And 12 years ago he passed. I remember that day like it happened yesterday. So to Ratichi and all of the extended family, I also want to say our deepest condolences. And you know, every year since the passing of Pitaji, that devotees, the family would sit on the very first Sunday of every year to remember that, marking his memorial and at the same time to celebrate Mommy's birthday. That being said, my friends, I want to say that this is the grace and blessings of this loving family. Also this morning, we're also celebrating the birthday of Mataji of our Mandir here, Mataji Tusha, who's also celebrating her birthday. Mama, we know that you couldn't make it here to the Mandir, but we want you to know that our blessings are always with you. And from all of us at the Mandir, we want to say happy birthday to you also. Coming from your loving husband, Shriman Prem Singh Ji, we want to say happy birthday from all of us. Also, my friends, this morning we're also celebrating the birthday of no stranger in our Mandir, by Ravin Kalu, who is from Remax Realty. He's celebrating his birthday as well today. Bhaiya, you know, I know I talked to you during the week, and It is always, always beautiful. You tell me you miss Mandir so much, and Paniji, every time I come to the Mandir, for some reason, you're not here. Right? So, my friends, I must apologize to all of you if I don't make it every single Sunday. As you know, that this year, last year, 2021, was a little bit difficult for me in the sense that with puja satsangs and so many people had passed away and weddings that I really did not have much time to be at the mandir, and beautifully enough that our mandir has enough pandits here that will keep our satsang going. So I promise you for 2022, which is now, hopefully there will be some major changes and I'll be here more frequently. And so today to my brother, Bhaiya Ravinji, I know when I tell you that, you say you keep walking hard. Now he keeps telling me. So I want you to know from all of us here at the Mandir, including your beautiful wife and your wonderful children, we want to wish you a happy birthday and may you have many, many more birthdays to come. Also this morning, my friends, we're celebrating the birth of my godson, Shriman Nigel Ji, who is also celebrating his birthday as well today. And Nigel, my friends, I don't know why he didn't make it to the Mandir, but there will definitely be a phone call for me. He should have been in the Mandir this morning to celebrate his birthday. But Nigel, we love you, and from all of us in the Mandir, including your mom, your dad, your auntie, you know, your Moses them, and your grandparents, Nana, Nani, we want to say happy birthday to you, and may you have many, many more birthdays to come. Devotees, this morning as well, we're celebrating the birthday of Bayan Anisa Ji, who is also celebrating her birthday as well. May that divine Lord, as I understand, she is in Florida, right?
No, daughter of Babita.
Oh, sorry. That's a daughter of Babita Ji, devotees. So this birthday greeting is coming again from your mom and dad and all of us here into the Mandir. We want to wish you a happy birthday and may you have many, many more great birthdays to come. Anisa Ji, hopefully one day we'll see you in the Mandir here and we'll come and we'll sing a song for you. My friends, this morning as well, you know, it is, I always say to you that ye dukhe, ye sukhe. That on one side, we will see happiness, but on another side, we see sorrows, right? Now, devotees, for example, Rati is celebrating the mom's birthday, but yet she's remembering her father who passed away. Similarly, devotees, Shrimati Omichi and Jake, devotees today, they are also celebrating their wedding anniversary. And at the same side, devotees, Jake lost his father a couple days ago in the United States of America. Pitaji Boj Pratap Singh. And devotees, I've been talking to them about everything that is going on, and I want to say first and foremost from all of us in the Mandir, to Bhaiya Jake, our deepest condolences to you and your entire extended family as well. And also on the same token, we want to say, happy wedding anniversary to the two of you as you celebrate this beautiful, beautiful day as well. Fortunately, it has to be a memorable one in the sense that Dad had passed away as well. And so, devotees, all of that being said, today's our service is dedicated that when we enter into something that is new, my friends, everything that is new in our life, we become excited. For example, 2021, all night on 2021 from 6 o'clock in the afternoon probably till about 12 o'clock in the night, right? We'll be sitting down. And some of us may ask, did the countdown start yet? Right? And my friends, you'll sit there and will count every second. When the countdown starts, 10, 9, 8, right? And then you turn around to the person that is near and dear to you and say, Happy New Year. Isn't that true? Devotees, anything that is new, we all become excited about it. You give a child a brand new, little car, that child gonna play with it and love it to death because it's new. But devotees, give that child 2 weeks. I'm to the car. Throw him aside, and he didn't even realize that that car exists anymore. Similarly, devotees, the new year would have dawned it upon us a couple days ago. And at 12 o'clock in the night, many of us would have also, gone out and made New Year's resolutions. Right? Person who like to drink, this is going to be my last drink me gonna take tonight. Right? And, my friends, guess what? Maybe 2-3 days after, he said, I'm here with this thing no more. Right? See, a person whose attitude is not so polite and kind will say, you know what, New Year, I'm going to change. I'm going to be a different person after you. Wait, you go see. Right? And devotee after a week, Jai Bhagwan, back to the old tune again. Devotees, anything that is new, we're all excited to see. We all excited, we want it. All of us, we want to be a part of that which is new. But devotees, but when new eventually start to become older, right, do we still become as excited? And this is why, devotees, the new year has dawned upon us. My question to every one of us here today is, 2021, what difference did we make in our living standard? How different? Did we change anything, for the positive in the world? Did we make a difference in 2021? Did you learn anything that would uplift society and community? Here we are, 2022. Are we going to make that difference? Devotees understood that 2021 wasn't easy. A lot of things was going on. A lot of shutdown. You couldn't get this. Prices of everything went up. And all of these things is happening. COVID is in its rampant. And right now, you're seeing what COVID is doing. But devotees, the question is, even with all that was thrown at us, how did we make a difference? And this is why, devotees, that when we look, we must understand and remember that when our faith is strong, and devotees, many of us may not want to see this, but it is your faith that has kept you through all this hardship that you are going through. He says that when our faith is strong, and devotees, and we gain intelligence spiritually. How many of us in all of this did we go out, and the first thing on New Year's Day, if not at 12 in the night, did we go and we bow and say, Lord, thank you? How many of us say thank you? First, you give me an opportunity to see 2022. Think of how many thousands and millions of people died in the past 2 years. But you were given that opportunity to see 2022. What difference are we going to make, devotees? And this is why, devotees, that spiritual intelligence was given to us, which enables us, devotees, to be forthcoming in bringing individuals and family and friends together. This should be our goal in 2022. Bringing people closer together. If you want to do something that is good, try to bring people together. And devotees, it says here that this word 22, my friends, it says that, some of us may feel that 2021 was not the best year. I just spoke to a mother on New Year's Eve. Devotees, on New Year's Eve, I was doing a funeral, and I was talking to a mother, and he says, Panditji, 2021 wasn't a good year for me. See, devotees, 2021 wasn't a good one, so 2022 is going to be the better one to come. And here, my friends, there were so many negative things that happened in 2021, right? So much things that was going, problems, sickness, this one you hear sick, that one you hear sick, that one is going through cancer, that one is going through heart attack. All of this is going on, but devotees, individuals would have lost their job, sickness, death, problems in every different direction, But devotees, I want you to listen to this carefully. Some time ago, I think it was way before COVID, right? Even Panditji needs to take one break once in a while. So I decided to go and sit. I love devotees, I love nature. I will sit on Batawan tree whole day, and devotees just listen to the wind and the birds chirping. I will go to a waterway and sit there and just watch the waves in the water. That's how Panditji, that's how you see Panditji Nagamad. Okay? So this day I decided to go sit by the waterside in a small lake that was around Orangeville area. And while I'm sitting there, I saw a man with his hook, and he's throwing it into the water. And he's fishing. So I noticed this individual, devotees, that every fish he caught, he would throw the big fish back in the water, but keep the small fish. I'm sitting and watching it. Most of us, if you're fishing, you will keep the big fish and want to throw the small fish back in. He was doing the opposite. He was throwing the big fish back into the water, but he was keeping the small fish. Now, I watched this thing for about a whole hour and a half. And I said, let me go have a chat with him. So I went there. I says, hi, how are you? He says, fine. I says, can I ask you something? I see you're having fun fishing. And he goes, yeah. So somebody asked you this, why are you throwing the big fish back into the water and keeping the small fish? And he looked at me and he smiled. He says that, I have my reason. So I said, what's your reason? He said, because my frying pan at home is only 6 inch. So if I keep the big fish, how am I going to fry the fish? I said, Jai Bhagwan, look what happened here. Right? Devotees, the way I look at life, everything in life is a story to teach us something. My question to you is, how big is your fry pan? Please don't tell me how big your fry pan is, me and my hair. Right? See, devotees, how big is our fry pan? Are we going to confine ourselves to only that 6 inch? Because if that is what you want, devotees, you will always remain stagnant. You're never going to climb up in life. If you only confine yourself to 6 inches, just that is all I am, and that is all that I'm worth, devotees, you're never going to move up. Always remember this, 2022, I want all of you to think big. Don't be that fisherman. You throw a little fish, and you pull out the big one. You see, devotees? And here, devotees, this is why. Even the Sri Ramcharitamanas devotees, the Lord comes, and don't ever think He's never here. He comes, and He comes, my friends, in various forms to rescue us in our difficulties. So it says, he says here that we must understand that Bhagwan assumes the form of Naratan. Naratan means who? He assumes the form of man. If anybody here wait to see God in this age, Bria, I'll tell you this much. You know, when I finish satsang here today, I have 2 viewings I have to be at. Right? Then you're going to be like those individuals who passed away. You're going to leave this world and you're still not going to see God. Devotees, none of us in this age is capable of seeing Bhagwan. I always tell you this, all we can do is we can see the miracles God is going to bring in front of us. And how does He create these miracles, devotees? He sends individuals in your pathways. Naratan, He sends them. He says that Lord, He comes in the form of man. As an animal. He comes in the form of devotees. You know, somebody, they're feeling cold, so my God, this place chilly and that, right? In the summertime, and all of a sudden the sun come out. Then what happens to us? That we start to get warm. So Bhagwan will always send. You're hungry, you don't have food. And devotees, all of a sudden, you're walking down the street, oh, my belly, you hear your belly go grrr while you're walking. You ever happened to any of you? Are you telling me only Pandit belly that happened to? Right? And then while you're walking the street, somebody, is there. They say, Bhaiya, come, we just did puja, come, have some puja. Right? See, devotees, so Bhagwan will always send devotees. Don't ever give up. Let that faith be strong. And he says here that, how many times, devotees, this year, because of others, okay, we were able to uplift ourselves. You follow other people, you say good companies. Bino satasanga viveka na hoy, the devotees, in good company, you can go and try to uplift other people's life. Right? It says here, devotees, but on the other side of that token, devotees, how many times have you heard somebody say bad things about you? How many times have you heard somebody say something to insult you? See, devotees, when all of this is happening, devotees, he says once there is good, there is definitely going to be bad. Doesn't matter what you do. Can't get away from it. And here, he's telling us that when we sit into satsang, and we can remember those who have gone to the great beyond, and we can remember that God has blessed us, that we can celebrate our birthdays as well, as we're doing here today as well. And we can remember that God, you give me an opportunity that I am able to see 2022. You see, devotees, he says that miracles will happen because your faith into the Lord, devotees, is beyond everything else. In other words, all of us are saying to ourselves that this frying pan that we have, it is not going to be 6 inches. He says, devotees, we will be bigger. I'm going to have a bigger frying pan. And here, devotees, if we are able to accept all the good, not only some of the good, you have to accept all the good that is happening. You see, when every one of you are sitting into satsang, when you're listening to satsang from afar, into the various mediums, devotees, all of these is all of the good. You're not picking and choosing. You're bringing yourself steadfast so that you can, devotees, be part of something that is good. And devotees here, Rati, your daddy did not give up. He continued to be strong, and he continued to, he had a purpose to raise his children them up. He didn't pick and choose. That when Rati be bad, he said, no. He didn't do that. See, devotees, he kept his family together. So this is the thing, devotee. That was a man with a big fry pan. See, my friends, here it is saying to us that, you don't have to pick and choose. Choose all the good that is happening. Stand up and stand up and stand up for your duties. And here, devotees, he says that, the past, we would have all learned so many lessons. Isn't that true? 2021, 2020, 2019, right? So many lessons would have been taught to us. But devotees, have we learned? 22 is coming. Are we going to go back and make the same mistakes we made in 2021? Are we going to go back and make the same mistakes we made in 2020? And this is why, devotees, even Bhagwan Shri Krishna, he tells us in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11, verses 26. In this chapter, devotees, Arjuna is asking Bhagwan Shri Krishna. He said, Lord, remember, the Bhagavad Gita is a conversation in the middle of a battlefield between Bhagwan Shri Krishna and Arjuna. And devotees, he said, Lord, you're telling me all of this, that you are God. But we not see nothing. Right? If your friend come to you and say, you know what? You know me, the richest man you get in Ontario, right? So you'll look at your friend and say, well, if you're the richest man in Ontario, why are we to a walk on the sidewalk? Shouldn't we be driving like in a Lamborghini or a Porsche or something like that, right? Devotees, this is what's happening to Arjuna. Arjuna is speaking, he got God before him, and Bhagwan, he's questioning God. He said, tell me who you are. And Bhagwan Shri Krishna started to say, you know what, I am Lord Shiva, I am, Durga Mata, I am all of these things. But now when Arjuna is hearing all of this, in chapter 11, Arjuna is asking Bhagwan Shri Krishna, he says, tell me all of this, now show me now. Right? You tell me you're the good, you tell me you're the bad, so show me some bad of yours. And so devotees, in chapter 11, verses 26, Bhagwan Shri Krishna will speak and start to show Arjuna something. Devotees, remember this, 2022 is coming. You've been told, be good. But if you don't show the good, if you don't go out and show the good what you do, then what good is it, right? So here it is telling us. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. This morning I was driving coming into the Mandir, and the snow is falling, So my niece called me from New York, and Srimati Priyaji. So she called me from New York and says, Mamu, all for the New York I'm trying to get hold of you and me can't get hold of you. Right? And after talking to the rest of my family members, and they realized that I was a little bit busy. And then I didn't know you can do this with your phone. Then we see the phone start ringing one different way. And I said, the same number, so I said, let me click on me and hang up. Then I think it's your picture start showing on the phone. Right? So I said to her, I think me must be really old now. Right? So while I'm talking to her now, devotees, remember the snowfall. Me can't watch picture when me there drive. So I said, look, you know what? Let me reach him and then I'll call you guys back, right? But I was able to say at least Happy New Year to all the family that was there. And you know what? They're actually watching us this morning, all the way from New York. So devotees, I want to say to all of them, Happy New Year. I didn't get to talk to you long enough this morning, but I want to say Happy New Year to all of you, especially my brother, my sister, and all my nieces and nephews, and also the grandnieces and nephews down there. I want to say Happy New Year to all of you as well. And this is why, devotees, here in chapter 11, verses 26, Bhagavan Krishna, devotees, he started to now show Arjuna. So he's actually showing Arjuna all the forms. And he says here, devotees, he says that he's telling Arjuna, he says, he says, Amicha Tvavam Drishtrashtra. You know what Drishtrashtra means? Drishtrashtra was the name of the blind king in the Bhagavad Gita. But in this particular verse, Drishtrash means anyone who has blind ambition. This is what it's saying. There are many people who can only talk. But how many people really have action behind their words? A lot of people can only talk, Hey, I mustn't do it that way. Me go show you how. And you go sit down there and wait till 5 years and that person will never come and show you how. See, devotees? So, Bhagavan Krishna, in this particular verse, he's saying that, that in life, devotees, many things in our life, we go after the things that is going to give us blind ambitions. A lot of things we do. Only to find out trouble is there. See, man loves cheese so much. So what is he? Eat plenty cheese. And then what happened to him afterwards? Heart problem, diabetes, all of these things comes. See, here it is going under blind ambitions. And here it is telling us that we have to listen to those who, devotees, don't ever, here what I'm about to say is, don't listen to anybody who's going to drive fear in you. In the world, there's a lot of people who drive fears in you. Right? Oh my God, not do that. If you only do that. Right? Me and I like associate real examples into our lives. Right? And here it is telling us that, we have even seen that, individuals using their mouth as weapons, my friends, to discredit or even to abuse others. Isn't that true? People say words to discredit you. They say words that, you may feel that this individual is your best friend, but guess what? He's ready to destroy you. And when you see I speak, devotee, I'm not only speaking it because I read the scripture alone, When I speak to you, I live through those things too. People talk to you nice, and guess what they're ready for doing your back, behind your back. Right? This is why devotee Bhagwan Krishna is saying to Arjun, say, Arjun, see all these forms of worship, show all the negative forms as well. I'll show you Dronacharya, I'll show you all of them going to come up here. He says that each and every one, so he says, Bhishmo, Dronaha. The devotee, I'm going to show you Bhishma, I'm going to show you Dronacharya, I'm going to show you Drishtrash. Everything is going to come into one, because these are going to be the obstructors in our lives. 2021 and 2022 is coming, devotees. You're going to have a lot of destructions in your life. But it's up to you whether you allow it to come your way. Right? Seeing this pathway, it's nice. But there's always going to be a kind of thing, honey and thing are dropping and say, come grab some. And when you go there, it's distractions. Fears are going to come. Devotee Bhagwan Shri Ram himself went through Ban, all the difficulties he had to face, right? He's telling you, be strong in your faith. Don't give up. And here it is telling us that devotees, 2022 is here upon us. And as it is here, my friends, it is also telling us that we must realize that in this age, devotees, when we remember the things that is important in our life, as we are doing here today, and you take pride into it, then you will never go through failure. That's why it tells us, Banwari re, jinka sahara tera naam re, mujhe duniya walon se kya if you don't want to be tangled into the chaos of the world, then accept God within your heart, my friends. Accept Him. Let 2022 be the year that devotees, your prayers have increased. Let 2022 be the year that you put all your faith and trust in God. Devotees, be certain you will see the difference of prosperity, of happiness into your life.
Hare
It says here that Bhagwan, it says here, Darashana Tera Jisadina Pau Harachinta Mitajao, the devotees. It says that Lord, one day, all of us will get to see the darshan. Darshan means we see him in some form or another. He will come to you as that man. He will come to you, devotees, as that mode to uplift you in any predicament that you're ever caught into. He will come in the form of medicine to even help you to heal. This is this Lord that you and I worship. And this is why devotee Bhagavan Krishna, when he started to show Arjuna all these forms, he's saying to Arjuna, he says, all the wicked forms that you see out there, look into me, and you will see what I will do with them. This is why, devotee, when your faith is strong in Bhagavan, devotees, he says that even that which is negative, that sickness, that suffering, even this pandemic of this world, devotees, it is going to come to an end. Why? Because God cannot see his children suffer and punish. Have faith. I'm not telling you you must drop your guards though, right? I'm not telling you that you mustn't wear your mask and you mustn't wash your hand and stay away from being in large crowds of people and all of these things, right? You have to do your part. This is why, devotees, it says that 2022 for us, devotees, I want you, when you left Mandir here right now today, I want you to call Walmart and Home Sense and tell them you're coming there, Pandit Mani, so they got the biggest fry pan you can find. Okay? The biggest one. Because that way you got to take home tonight. Because devotee, you're not going to settle. Those of you who are here and those of you who are watching us, you're not going to settle for no small thing. Right? The prosperity, devotees, has no bound. And this is why, 2022 is just started. And my friends, let us make every effort to make 2022 better than any year we have seen before. That being said, my friends, to each and every one of you, again, I want to say happy New Year's to all of you, and also devotees. To those of you who are celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, also devotees, for those of you who are going through memorials as well, I want you to know that our prayers goes out to all of you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram Ram Hare Hare. This is going out to Jake and Omi G on the passing of their dad, father-in-law. Also to Annie G, who lost her father. Her father was a very renowned Dola player. Matter of fact, he played so many times for me. And my friends, to our loving sister Sati G and Meena G, and the passing of their brother-in-law as well. We want to say that our heartiest condolences goes out to all of you as you're mourning this loss. Also, my friends, to Bhaiya Narayan, whose Chacha had passed away on Friday. We also want to say again our condolences to all of you as you've gone through your loss in the end of the year and the beginning. May that divine Lord continue to give all the bereaved families faith. Also, my friends, to our beloved sister Srimati Rathi Ji, as today she's remembering and celebrating 12 years of the passing of her loving dad. I want to say, Rathi, may his Atma always find the greatest resting place there is. For he was a man that was so steadfast, he lived his life according to his dharma. And with that, devotees, there's no way that Bhagwan will always find a loving place for him. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. morning, I want to say happy birthday going out to our beloved Mataji, Srimati Evelynji. Happy birthday, Mama. Also to Mataji Tushaji. Happy birthday to Bhaiya Ravin Kallu. We want to say, my friends, what a wonderful, wonderful individual. God blessings to you, Ravin. May you enjoy this day. To my godson, Srimati Naijilji, I want to say happy birthday to you, son. You've always been a wonderful child and continue to do so. Also to Bainji Anisa, we want to say happy birthday to you. From all of us at the Mandir and to your families, we want to say God's grace and blessings. Continue to be safe and let's celebrate. Hopefully, my friends, that all of us can come and sit and be part of satsang again. Let us be cautious. Radhe Radhe Krishna Rama Satya Krishna Rama Satya Krishna Rama Satya Prince of Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Devotees at this point, I'll ask everybody to please stand as we perform the final Purnahuti. Devotees, for those of you who are at home joining us at this time, being that it is the first one that we have been doing here in the Mandir, I am also going to ask you that even though you're at home, if you can stand up, just how we give ovation and praise to God and Bhagwan. For today, Lord, may you burn away all the things that is negative within our mind, our soul. And so, you'll imagine that there is a hoplam in front of you or a fire being lit, a sacred fire, a holy fire that is being lit. And you close your eyes and you clasp your hand and you pray with me that, Lord, today in this new year of 2022, let every direction I turn to, let there be happiness. Om Najanami Yugam Gati Naima Pujan Nate Sada Sarva Simbo Tobhyam Gwangkutmata Atmi Atma Prabhupaye Shashyaman Simbo Om Sarvigvai Purnagvam Swaha Idam Achmanyam Samarapyami. Second one, more than ever, Lord, may this year 2022 bring peace in every direction in our lives. Om Trayambikam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukmeva Vandanam Mrityu Mokshiyamamrita. Om Sarvigvai Purnagvam Swaha Idam Achmanyam Samarapyami. The final offerings that is being made, we ask that Dev Bhagwan, as this fuel is traveling every different directions, may you purify the atmosphere in our homes. Let it be purified. Let our lives be filled with barakat. Barakat means our Yah must always be sufficient. And may the purity be within the minds, and may Bhagwan Ka Naam continues to prevail. Om Tripuram Tripuradharam Trivarga Jnana Vilopinam Trilokyam Vaditam Devim Trimurtim Pujayaham Shri Sarvigvai Purnagvam Swaha Idam Achmanyam Samarapyami. I will ask all of you you as well. At this point, devotees, imagining that the fire is being lit in front of you, you place your hand over and you bathe with it as you're asking the Divine Lord to purify the body, soul, and mind. Om Agni Mile Purohitam Yagyascha Hotrametrajam Hotratmadatnam Shri Agni Chatravedavyo Namo Namaha. Sprinkle water over the Gopram. Om Sarpapaharam Divyam Gandinam Maranjalam Achmanyam Harpade Nitmam Shri Lakshmi Sarvada. Prem Samlok Vidyata Maharaj Ki Jai. While this will continue to stand, let us prepare to wave the sacred light to the Devtas, the deities, Bhagwan. Om Yani Tani Sapapani Janmantarkatani Cha Tani Tani Vinashanti Parakshanaye Pari Pari. Devotees, I want to say thank you to all of you for joining us, whether here in the Mandir or those of you who are joining us at home. And just before I bring today's session to an end, though, I want to say thank you to all of these individuals who have made 2021, with all the struggles that has been going on in all the various forms, but yet these individuals had stand staunch behind our mandir to keep this mandir going, and so that our satsang can continue on every single Sunday. All the pearls, believe it or not, devotees, every Purnama Puja was done here into the mandir as well, and all the main pearls as well. So I want to say thank you to all of you who have supported us and supported us tremendously. And especially to all of those individuals who have given financial contributions so that this mandir can continue going. Obviously, there's expenses that we have to pay. I don't care how small that contribution was. It has gone a very far way to keep this mandir going. So may God continue to bless you, and may you have 1,000 folds in return. And devotees, all of you, I know for 2022, that we're all going to even be better than we were in 2021. So let us continue, give your support in whichever way possible. Come visit us into the mandir, and I understand with all this pandemic that is happening as well, but thank you for the great works that you have done in supporting us in every which way possible, whether you're watching us from home, giving us your comment and your blessings. I must say thank you very, very much. Devotees, there is a wonderful, wonderful team of individuals in this mandir, and I'm not going to call any of their names because I just do not want to miss anyone. And it goes from the Kirtan group to cleaning this mandir to get everything cooking. Even Bhojan devotees, families be preparing to and I don't want to call anybody's name, but I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. May Bhagwan continue to bless all of you, and let 2021 be even more unified, and better yet, devotees, let us all be even more successful, not only in our mandir setting, but into our lives. May God, grace and blessings be upon each and every one of you. Until next week, my friends, I want to say that next week, please tune in and join us again. The only thing is, I do hope that starting next week, we're going to be more on a timely manner. and then that way everything can be done in a timely format. So I know that we value your time, and I personally, my friends, I really appreciate it. And none of this, my friends, as you know, cannot be possible for the individual, especially in this trying time, for the individual to give us the opportunity that we can take this program into your homes because you can't be here. So my friends, one of the things I don't do too often, but today I'm going to do it, and I'm going to say, my friends, let us ask Kumarji to come and stand up in front of the camera. He's always behind the camera. So Kumar, I want you to come and stand. Let everybody see you. All right? Come.
It's okay, it's okay.
Okay. This is the guy that is responsible for, to look at it. Cameraman, not us be shy, but this one just took a little past thing to us, right? So I want to say thank you so much from the bottom of our heart for continuing all over the place that we can have this name of this mandir being promoted. And devotees, may God's grace and blessings be upon each and every one of you. Again, Happy New Year's. God bless you. Jai Shri Ram.